We are currently in Frisco, Colorado at Treehouse Studios, where we are staying the next few days, cranking out as many shots as we can get every day.
Oasis is part of a much bigger story. There is a sort of cosmic element to it, and we're kind of dropping in toward the middle or toward the end of the story where things are starting to resolve.
I definitely have always been a fan of sci-fi. Growing up, I watched a lot of that with my dad. So we watched a lot of Twilight Zone and Outer Limits, Star Trek, for any of the Star Trek nerds, so. I think the first word that comes to mind with my experience on this video is just cold. It's really interesting to see like how far you can push yourself to keep going when you're freezing or you're in pain. Like I felt pretty early on in the set.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
So kind of working through that and the moments before they yell action and you're shivering and you can't stop, and then you just turn something else on.
I don't consider myself completely in shape. There's a lot of running, a lot of running as well as running in cold weather. That has definitely pushed me to my limits, but the footage was worth it.
You destroyed the cells. Now you will pay. By Shiva's grace, I will destroy you, Adara. You and that traitor. Whatever his name. Hart.
I can't say enough good things about Henry. He had to play a lot of different characters.
Hart, the Cell King, and then just a number of cells with their just, clones and foot soldiers.
And he was able to do that and switch between them flawlessly and was able to bring so much character and life to each role he did.
Maybe the way they walk is a little different, or their intention as they're chasing after Hart and Adara is a little different.
It's really great when you work with somebody that's really in the moment because you can feed off of that energy.
The other joy too is working with Adara, and for someone who has not had any training or anything, and she has great instincts, and it's inspiring to actually work with someone like that because it teaches you that it is like an innate ability to just be in a moment and bring out the authenticity. So in that way, I'm also learning a lot from her.
The record-making process is so exciting. There's really never a dull moment because we have such a wide range of sounds at our fingertips, not only within our software applications, but with portable recorders and our iPhones. We're able to record sounds anywhere we want. Oasis is a great example of that. My cousin Steven and I started the track, and we used sound of a beer can, slamming that with a stick, and then tuning that tone and melodyne to follow the chord progression, and using those series of hits for the predominant snare tone. Anyways, lots of cool, really neat, nerdy stuff.
We're made of.
A big challenge working on visual effects in a production this small is that we don't have the kind of support crew that a visual effects production usually needs. So when Roth, Jerome, and I were working together on set, we had to be very creative and kind of clever on how we could arrange shots, arrange the actors, reuse locations as multiple locations, and ultimately call everybody on set. It was all hands on deck to make these visual effects shots happen. The advantage, though, the nice thing is that when you're doing something with a lot of visual effects means that you can go into the post-production and sort of reevaluate the vision and say, hey, how can we tell the story better now that we have an opportunity to build new parts of the scene, build new visual elements like the portals. So it's very exciting in working with visual effects because it's an ongoing process. It's something that you don't just think about it once and take care of it. It's something that's constantly evolving, constantly changing until the very last minute or until someone calls and says, now, hey guys, put the computer down. We gotta ship this.
When we got to the last shot and they called a wrap on everyone, it was bittersweet. I love doing this stuff, and the visual part of the music is a passion for me just as much as the sound is. So it was really incredible to bring that to life and to live in the world of this story. And it's sad that that's over, but I know we're going to be doing more videos to kind of continue this visual world.
Feeling like everyone is 100% in it and working towards the same goal is a great thing to be a part of. It doesn't always happen on a project, but I feel like there's not a lot of ego involved. Everyone just wants the best product.
Also, really grateful to the entire team that brought this together. I say a lot of times it takes a village to raise an artist, and that's so true because everybody brought their little spark, their little piece of magic that brought everything together, from the vision, the lighting, the costumes, the makeup, the acting. Everybody was so essential to this project, so I'm just grateful for the entire team.